I find it kind of interesting, but there's a real skepticism around things that are too simple. I'll give you an example. I was talking with some prospective clients the other day, and they said, really, what's the key in terms of growing your business? What's your key in terms of marketing? And I said, it really isn't all that complex. You create a website that focuses on a particular niche, and on that website, you have copy that discusses the types of problems that client faces. You want to offer something of great value that the prospective client, the visitor, will find interesting, and interesting enough at least that they will give you their name and email in exchange for that information. It could be a free report, a white paper, video, doesn't make any difference. But once you have that information, then that enables you to send ongoing messages to these people with additional information that's helpful. And over time, what happens is you build trust, you build credibility, and a certain percentage of those people will become paying clients. Not that hard. And, you could see the look in their face, which was, yeah, I kind of have heard that. Yeah, there's got to be a lot more to it. No, I don't think I want to do that. And so I said, well, what are you going to do? And they said, well, we get our business through word of mouth and referrals, and that's what we're going to stick with. And I said, well, how's that going? And they said, well, it's uneven. Some months are great, and some months it's kind of crickets. Well, the marketing system that I've just described, again, it's not very complex. And as a matter of fact, you probably have heard about it before. And that's where the danger comes. Because sometimes if we've heard of something before, we think it's kind of, old school, old hat, old fashioned, old whatever, and that it doesn't work. But, although the strategy is simple, the devil lies in the details, because it winds up being, it's not so much just a free report that you're putting out, it's the content of the free report. Does it really address an issue or a problem that your prospective clients think is real? Is it written in a way that is engaging? Does it really get across your professionalism and your expertise? Sending ongoing messages, sure, sounds simple, but what are you going to send? How are you going to build that trust, build that credibility? So the point is that before you dismiss a strategy, make sure that you aren't really dismissing the complexity that goes into the execution of the strategy. Because what I found is that in more cases than not, the strategy is actually spot on. It's the execution that gets mucked up, and that's the reason people don't get the results that they want, and then they kind of blame it on the overall strategy. So just be aware of that. Naturally, if you have questions about this, if you'd be interested in seeing how this might apply to your own business development challenges, I'd love to talk to you about that. There's a link below this video that will take you to a page that can make that happen. But until we do have a chance to talk personally, this is Mark Satterfield. Bye for now.